Here we are. All yours, Rita. I'm going to mute myself, yeah?
Great.
Thank you. Enjoy, everybody.
Hi, Vijay. I think I'm recognizing you. I think, possibly. Namaste. Welcome, everyone. I'm really sorry for the technical issues at the beginning. The techie stuff just always seems to happen. Thank you so much for joining me this evening for our yoga session together. So first, I would like to thank TutorHive for having me on this platform. So TutorHive is a fairly new up-and-coming startup to connect up tutors and students doing like all things academic and non-academic extracurricular activities. So I'm a very big supporter of what they're doing in the education sector that they're trying to build more and more into. Okay, so for today's session, we're going to need a strap like this, or a belt, or a towel, or a scarf, or the tie of a bathrobe. Literally anything you have will do. And then if you need something for your knees, you can always keep cushions or a blanket. We're going to begin our session by lying down on our back. So just take a moment, become comfortable. So we're lying down, and we're going to keep our knees bent. Take your feet as wide as the mat and let the knees fall in towards each other. And then take your arms away from your body, palms facing the ceiling. Okay, so maybe not shoulder level, at any level that they feel comfortable and the shoulders are in their most relaxed state. And once you're there, keep your neck and head neutral, just facing the ceiling. When you're ready, you can close your eyes. We're going to draw our attention inwards. Move the focus of your mind onto your breath. Without changing anything, just notice its natural rhythm. Are you naturally breathing through the nose or the mouth? Is your breath deep or shallow? Is there more movement in your belly or your chest? And now let's place our left hand on our chest, right hand on the belly, but still keep your shoulders and your elbows rested on the ground. We're going to start to deepen the breath. Taking an inhale, this time through your nose if it wasn't already. Feel the belly rise and gently push against the hand. Take a long exhale, back out through the nose, feel the hand slowly fall away. Feel the belly slowly fall away from the hand. We're going to do a few more of these, deeply inhaling fully and slowly through the nose. And exhale. Relax your face muscles, let the shoulders fall back. Your belly fall. Now doing a few more of these in your own time. Tracing the breath as you inhale and it fills the body. Exhale as it releases back out.
Taking 2 more of these, really slow down the breath, make the inhales really full and the exhales long. And then reach one arm and the other arm over the head, straighten the legs. We're going to come into a full body stretch. Reach the arms up, point the toes. And then bring the arms back down, interlace the hands on the right shin as you bring the knee into the chest. Good, let's hold it here for a couple of breaths. Every exhale, try to bring the leg a little bit closer towards you. And let's move our attention towards the ankle as we rotate it all the way round. About 2 times clockwise, 2 times anti-clockwise. Try to move through the full range of the joint. And wiggling out the toes. Let's release the leg and switch sides. Bring the left leg in. Interlace the hands on the shin. Shoulders are still relaxed. Every exhale, try to bring the leg a little bit closer into your chest. And now move the focus onto the ankle. Slowly, mindfully, all the way round in both directions. Moving out through the toes. And then you can release the leg. Good, we're going to bend both knees. Let's take the right leg up to the ceiling. You're going to grab your strap and wrap it around the balls of the right foot. If you've got any issues with your lower back, I would keep your knee bent, but otherwise feel free to straighten into it. Let's draw the leg towards us, pulsing a few times, starting to warm up the back of the leg. For 3, 2, and 1. Now gradually draw the leg towards you. Keep the foot really flexed, which means drawing the toes towards you, pushing the heel away. Just maintain it here. Feel the stretch in the hamstring, the muscles at the back of the thigh, and the calf muscle. Keep flexing the foot, hold it for 3, drawing it towards you for 2, and 1. Let's release, take it to the left side. Make sure the strap is around the balls of the foot rather than the arch because it helps to keep the foot in a flexed position. Pulse the leg towards you a few times. 3, 2, and 1, and then gradually draw it in. Find that point of optimum stretch. It's not too less, but also you've not moved to your maximum range. Keep the shoulders and the elbows relaxed. Drawing the toes towards you, pushing the heel away. Nice deep stretch at the back of the leg. Focusing on natural breathing through your nose for 3, 2, 1, and release. You can take the strap off to the side. We're going to turn to lie down on our belly. Take your time. We'll move in for a quad stretch. So we stretch the backs of the legs. Now let's stretch the front of them. Bend the right knee. Hold the foot at the top near the toes. So that area, the top of the foot, front of the ankle is also getting a stretch as well as your thigh. And if you can't actually reach the foot, that's fine. Roll to your left side and then it'll be more accessible. Keeping your focus on the inhale and the exhale. Gently release. Other side. Hold the foot at the top near the toes. Chest remains facing downwards. And your mind's continuous focus point is the breath. Kind of slow it down. Slightly deepen it. Holding here, stretching deeply through the thigh muscle. 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. We're going to get some movement into the spine. So place your hands underneath the shoulders. And as you exhale, we're going to take it back to a child's pose, hips towards the heels. And then when you inhale, you're drawing your body forward, hips pressed down. Be very gentle with your back, especially the lower spine, and come forward. We're going to continue with this dynamic movement. Exhaling to a child's pose, inhaling to a cobra-like posture. Well done. Just continue. Find your own rhythm. As you take this cobra-like pose, really open up through the shoulders, send them back. And as you take child's pose, really reach the hips back to the heels. Let's go for one more round. Inhale, expand the chest, the front of the body. Exhale, lengthen the spine. More stretch for the back of the body. Okay, and then we'll come up to a tabletop position. Let's spread the fingers wide. Engage the toes. We're going to lift the knees a few inches off the ground and then start to draw your ribs in so your back flattens. It's going to naturally have an arch, but you're going to draw the ribs in, flatten the back, and release down. Let's do that one more time. We're activating the core muscles and the shoulders. Lift the knees up a few inches. Keep pushing through your arms and draw your ribs slightly in. 3. Keep the neck neutral for 2. And 1. Release. Let's come off the hands onto the knees. Interlace the hands behind us. Draw the shoulders back. Extend the fists down. And feel like you're trying to hide the arms behind the body. You're getting maximum stretch into the chest, the shoulders, down the arms. Keep holding it here. Taking the fist to the ground and then away from your body for 3. Keep inhaling and exhaling. If your neck is doing this, just release it. Keep it neutral, looking forward. 2 and 1. Well done, release. Pick up the hands, roll out the wrists. Good. Okay, we're back into a tabletop position. We're going to place the right foot forward in between the palms, so the front knee and the ankle are stacked on top of each other. And now the back knee, you're just going to step it as far back as you can, as you comfortably can. If you want to put a cushion or a blanket on the back knee, you can. And then once you're there, slowly allow the hips to sink down. Our aim here is to get into the left hip flexor and also the right glute. The glute is our buttock muscle. If you've been doing a lot of sitting through the day, then our hip flexor stretch is one of the most important, because the hip flexors stay in a very contracted state when you're sitting. Just aiming to lengthen and release it. Take one more slow, full breath here. Relax through your shoulders. And come back up. Step the right foot back. And let's repeat on the left side. Left foot steps forward. Take the back knee as further back as you can, giving your hips more space to gently press down. Stay here for a few breaths, releasing the tightness from the right hip flexor. It's quite a nice practice to close your eyes, because once you close the eyes, it's one of the main senses that distract us.
Just allowing you to keep your focus more on your body and less in the distracting thoughts. Well done. One more full breath. And then slowly come back to a tabletop position. Let's take the knees as wide as the mat, big toes together, as wide as you can. And then you can reach the arms forward, draw the hips back, and release your forehead to the mat. Get a little bit into the inner thighs, deeper into the glutes. And then keep walking your fingertips forward, reaching your hips back, and let's make it a little bit more challenging by coming onto the fingertips, lifting the elbows off the mat. Well done. Hold here, one more breath. And then let's rise up. Bring the hands back, knees back together, come up onto them, and with your less dominant leg, slightly weaker leg, come up and onto the other one. Good. We're going to start to flow a little bit. Let's twist, mobilize the spine. One vertebra twisting on top of the other to release the stiffness. Good, and back to center. Let's take the feet a bit more than hip width distance apart. Hands are on the lower back, and we're going to shift the hips forward, and then we're going to shift the hips back into a half fold. Okay, so make sure you're not taking a backward bend, but the hips are leading the movement. They're moving forward. Naturally, the body moves back. And then again, lead with the hips, send them back. Come into this right angle shape. Let's do this about 2 or 3 times. Nice dynamic movement to further warm up the spine and the hamstrings. Well done. Okay, last fold. Slide the hands down onto the thighs. Feel like you're being drawn back by the hips and feel the stretch at the backs of your thighs. And now we're going to bend and straighten one into the other. Shifting the hips side to side, bending one knee, straightening the other. And then you can bring yourself to standing. Okay, let's begin to flow a little, get our blood circulating a bit more and the body a little bit more warmer. So, we're at the top of our mat. Feet are going to be hip width distance apart. Lift the toes, spread them, drop them down so you're really grounded in your feet. Shoulders are relaxed back and down. Feel grounded but really tall in your posture. Inhale, feel the arms rise. Take a full body stretch towards the ceiling. Exhale, arms come down as you forward fold. Good. We're going to step the right foot back and then pivot on it. We're coming up to warrior 2. So bring the body up. Your right toes are facing the long edge of the mat and your left toes are facing the short edge. Open your arms up. Good. Open your arms up. The other way, Vijay. Yeah, or you can switch sides. Okay, there we go. And from here, we're in warrior 2. We're going to put the right hand on the right leg, reach the arm up and over, but keep the left knee fixed over the ankle. Good. Nice smooth transition to a humble warrior. Gently rest on the front knee. Bring the arm overhead. One more time. Reverse your warrior. Notice my legs are not moving. I'm just finding rotation in my upper body. Last time. Humble warrior. Up and over. Reach. And then bring yourself back to warrior 2. Arms are going to release down and we're going to straighten the left knee. Okay. Hands are on the hips now. We're going to start to straighten and bend the knee. Bring some activation into the front legs. And the most important part is your knee is not falling in like this. If it is, it's a sign of slight muscle weakness. We're just going to train it to keep it open, tracking roughly between the second and third toes. Good. A couple more times. Really feel the front leg start to activate. get a little bit tired, and come back. Now we're going to pivot on the back toes, which is our right foot. Bend into the front knee. We've transitioned from a warrior two to a high lunge. My back heel is lifted. I'm really reaching up, holding there, fixing the front knee in place, and then bring your hands down onto the mat. Take the back knee down. You've come from a high lunge now to a low lunge. Well done. Good. Step the left foot back into a plank pose. Let's hold our plank here. Activate every muscle in your body. Keep pushing through your arms. They're straight and strong, and your core muscles are tight. Good. Take both knees down and then lower the rest of your body down flat. Roll the shoulders back, and with no hands, come to cobra. So you're just activating your back muscles. After a long day at work, they're going to be slightly weaker because we're going to be more hunched over. Well done. Come down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift up your torso, just using the strength of your back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, elbows closer to your body, and release. Take a smooth reverse into a downward facing dog. You might need to walk the feet slightly forward so it's a suitable distance. Good. Keep holding it there. Pedal one heel down and the other. Good. Get into the back of the legs. Keep pushing through the arms. They should be straight and strong, and the chest moving slightly back towards your thighs. Good. Okay, we're going to place the right foot on the outside of the right hand. So step it forward on the outside. Take the back knee down and lift your right arm up, really rotating through your torso. Make sure you've not collapsed into the left arm. Keep pushing through it. Keep the shoulder active. Keep rotating your chest upwards and slowly release. Put the right foot back in between the palms. Step the left foot forward, forward fold. And then hands on the hips, lift your torso up to slowly rise. Well done. Other side. Arms rise, reach up, full body stretch. Exhale, come into a forward fold. Let's take warrior two, this time stepping the left foot back as far as you comfortably can. Pivot on the back foot, so the left toes are pointed to the long edge of the mat. The right toes are pointed to the short edge. Good, so you're coming up. Yeah, okay, good. Arms open. I'll turn around so I can see you. And then we're going to fix our legs exactly like this. Knee over the ankle. Let's first reverse the warrior. Left hand on the left leg. Right arm reaches up and over. This is our reverse warrior. And then nice smooth transition to a humble warrior. One more time, getting deep stretches and lengthen to the side of the body. Reverse your warrior. Really work the legs, fix them in place. Last time, humble warrior. Well done. Come back to a normal warrior two. Release the arms down and straighten the right knee. Good, hands on the hips. Let's build more strength in the front leg, bending and straightening into the knee. And just like the first time, checking the alignment of the knee. It's not falling inwards. It's not even falling outwards, but it's tracking forward roughly between the second and third toe. Notice the more you do it, the more you're really going to feel the contraction and strength in that front thigh. Good. Okay, last time. Bend into the front knee. Your back foot, which is your left foot, pivot on it so the heel lifts and your body faces forward. Good. I'm going to turn back to where I was. Arms up. This is your high lunge. Keep reaching up. And then reach the hands down, take the back knee down to the mat, high lunge to low lunge. Well done. Step the right foot back, take plank pose. Keep pushing through your arms, keep your navel drawn in, but make sure you're still breathing normally. We're going to take the knees down, release the rest of your body down, release your toes back. And this time you can come into a cobra using your hands. Be very mindful of your spine, particularly your lower back. Good, shoulders are back and down. And then release down, roll back to a downward facing dog. Good, from a deep back arch, you're now taking length into your spine. Reach your hips as far up and back as you can, and slightly move the chest back towards your thighs. Well done. Keep pushing through your arms. And then step your left foot on the outside of your left hand. Back knee comes down. Left arm rises as you open the chest to the side wall. You keep pushing through your right arm so the shoulder muscle is active. Open the chest a little bit more, rotate upwards, and slowly release. Place the left foot back in between the palms. Step the foot forward, forward fold. Hands on the hips and bring your torso up as one unit using the strength of your core. Well done. Okay, we're gonna go for one more flow. This time we're gonna take it a little bit more faster. Okay, but just do what works for you. Always stay mindful of your body. So, feet are gonna be hip width distance apart. We're at the top of our mat again. Take a moment to connect back in with your breath. And then inhale, arms are going to rise up to the ceiling, full body stretch. This time we're going to come onto our toes. Find your balance, look ahead and fix your gaze on one point. Keep holding it there, find stability in the feet and the ankles. And then slowly lower your heels back down to the mat, come into a chair pose. Hips sit back and arms come to shoulder level. Well done. Your chest is still looking forward, sit a little bit lower, and then come down to a forward fold. Well done. We're going to step the right foot back on the toes and again come up to a high lunge. Back heel is lifted, really testing the strength and stability of our lower body. And from here, you're going to twist your upper body to your left. So arms come down to a T shape, twist your upper body to your left, and then inhale, come back up. Place your hands down, slide your back foot even further back, and then let's rock forwards and backwards. Make sure you're not going up and down, you're going forwards and backwards, getting even deeper into the right hip flex. So 3, 2, and 1. Good, step it back into a plank pose. And now let's come into a side plank. You can put your right knee down, pivot on it so the foot comes out, lift the left arm up, you're into a supported side plank. Keep reaching up and then take the left arm over the head, lengthen through the left side of your body, and then release the hand back down, come into a plank pose. Well done. Good, come into child's pose now. Knees down, hips to heels. Let the forehead rest. And then we're going to pick up and come straight to puppy pose. Hands walk forward, fix your hips on top of your knees, walk your hands forward, slowly allow the forehead to move down. And the point here is to open up more the shoulders, the spine, hips move back, chest moves back, and arms reach forward. Good, and then come back up, walk the hands back, take downward facing dog. We're gonna take the right foot halfway forward, or 3/4 of the way, and come up to standing. This is our warrior one. Both feet are flat, both feet are facing forward, bend into the front knee, and reach the arms up. We're going to challenge ourselves a little bit, coming from warrior 1 to a warrior 3. That just means a balancing pose. Arms shoot back. Arms shoot back behind you. Well done. Lift up the back heel. When you feel comfortable, lift up the back foot. Just look ahead of you. Bring yourself to your warrior 3 balance. Just take your time. Fix your gaze on one point and steady your breath. And then in your own time, come fully to standing. Left foot meets the right foot, and you're starting from scratch again. Good. Arms rise, reach up. Let's repeat on the left side. Come high onto your tiptoes as high as you can. Really work the calf muscles. Find your balance. Try to find stability in your ankles. And then release the heels down. Take chair pose. Arms down to shoulder level, hips sit back. Good, relax your shoulders, sit a little bit lower with the hips and come into a forward fold. Good, release the body down, forward fold. Let's go into a high lunge. Left foot steps back on the toes. Come up slowly. Your back heel is lifted, arms up. And then we're going to twist the upper body towards the right. Arms come down into a T shape. Well done. Slowly come back to center. Place the hands down. Take the back foot a little bit further back, high lunge to low lunge, and then start to rock the body forwards and backwards, keeping the hips as low as you can for a deeper hip flexor stretch. 3, 2, and 1. Good. And now you can step it back to a plank pose. Place the left knee down, pivot on the knee so the foot goes out to the side. We're going into a supported plank pose. Right arm reaches up to the ceiling, and then take that arm over your head for a deeper right side body stretch. Keep holding, keep breathing here, and then place the right hand back down on the mat. Take it to plank pose, release to balasana, child's pose. Take a quick breath here, and then bring your body up. Fix the hips over the knees, walk the hands forward, moving to a puppy pose to open up the shoulders and chest and spine more. Forehead rests down, feel the chest drawing back and the arms reaching forward. And then come up, walk the hands back. Let's take downward facing dog. Moving to warrior 1. Left foot steps about 3/4 of the way forward. Both feet are flat. So that's the difference between high lunge and warrior 1, is the back foot. Bend into the front knee. Arms rise. Hold your warrior 1 here. Just push the back heel down, stretch into the calf muscle, and then draw the arms down and behind you. Prepare for warrior 3 balance. Lift up the back heel. Really stabilize the front leg and only lift the back leg off once you're ready. Fix your gaze on one point. And then slowly step the right foot forward to meet the left foot in your starting position. Okay. Good. Take a couple rolls of your shoulders. Before we come to seated, let's do one more thing, which is going to be a wide-legged stance. We're going to get even deeper into the lower body muscles. So nice and wide-legged, as wide as you can go comfortably. And then you're going to turn your feet slightly out. Hands are going to be feet, meaning your toes slightly out. Hands are going to be on the hips. I'll just show you from the side. And then your hips move back and you're in a half fold. Let's do that again. Come up. Use the strength of your core muscles. Your spine right now is like a stick. So there's no bend, there's no break. It just comes down as one unit and then it goes up as one unit. Really activate your leg muscles. Last time, come down halfway. Now transition your hands onto your thighs. Make sure your leg muscles are really active. You're not just collapsing into the knee joint. Fingertips are down on the ground now. If you need to bend your knees, that's fine. And then allow the whole body to just fold. Release your neck. Good. From here, your fingertips are going to walk towards the right leg as far as you can. If you're able to take the feet wider, you can. It's actually easier the wider your feet are. And then reach your body over to the right side. You'll feel a deeper stretch in that leg. 3, 2, 1. Fingertips walk to the other side. Really reach your body over. Deeper stretch in that leg. Inhale and exhale. 3, 2, 1. Fingertips back to center. Hands on the hips. And again, your spine is like a stick. Lift your torso up as one unit. Really using your leg and core strength. Well done. Let's bring the feet back in. Take out the legs. We're just going to shake a little bit. Any negative energy, any stress, any worries you're holding on to, just shake it out. Look at your legs, your arms. It's releasing out the toes, out the fingertips. And then let's twist. This time you're not controlling your arms or letting them move freely. Completely let go. And then slowing it down. Okay, when you're ready, let's come to seated. We're going to go in for a butterfly pose to get deeper into the inner thighs. So soles of the feet are together. Really try to use your back muscles to keep you straight. If you are struggling with that, it's okay. Take the hands behind you for a bit of support. It does help sometimes to interlace your hands around the feet, and then you can kind of gently pull on the feet to help you sit straighter. Create space between your ears and your shoulders. Okay, and take your left leg out to the side as far as you can, far enough that you're already getting an inner thigh stretch without doing anything else. And then flex the foot. So this is your left leg. You're going to turn your body towards your right side. Left hand will come down. Reach the arm up and over. Little pulses. 3, 2, and 1. Let's actually turn it and do it the other side. So now your right hand is on the left leg. There is less mobility here, of course. It's a bit awkward, but try to turn and twist your body. Hand is pushing against the leg. Twist there and hold. 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Other side. Right leg comes out as far out as you can. So you're already getting the inner thigh stretch. Right hand on the leg or on the mat. Rotate your chest upwards. A few stretches, getting even deeper into the side body. 3, 2, and 1. Rotate your chest down. Left hand secures on the outer leg, and you just keep pushing on it, allowing yourself to twist your body to the other side. Don't force anything. Hold and breathe. 3, 2, 1, and slowly release. Well done. Take the legs out in front of us. Windshield wiper the feet. And let's get a little bit more of a challenge in, a bit more into our core muscles. We're going to go for Navasana, which is both sides. So we are sitting like this with our legs in front of us. And then relax your shoulders back and down. You're going to slightly round into your lower back. Once you're here, hands are holding the backs of your thighs. Lift one foot, then the other foot. Option 1. Option 2 for more of a challenge is release the arms. Option 3 is straighten the legs. Wherever you are, hold it there. Feel the contraction around the core area. 3, 2, 1, and release. We're going to do that one more time, just for a little bit longer. Okay. Round, so you're protecting your lower back and your front core muscles are more active. When you're ready, feet lift up. Choose whatever variation works for you, whether you want support with the hands, you want your knees bent or straight. Look ahead, keep your neck neutral. Make sure you're not unintentionally tensing up your shoulders. Inhale, exhale through the nose. And then cross the ankles, come into a cross-legged position. Well done. And face the front again. Let's take a few shoulder rolls. Up, back, and down. And then both together. We're going to get deeper into the shoulders by using our strap, adding in more deeper shoulder mobility. So when you get your strap, you're going to hold it at a fairly wide distance to start with until you can gauge the mobility of your shoulders. Hold it nice and tight. And then we're going to lift up the arms, keep the arms straight, and slowly feel them back. If you feel like it's hurting or straining, then please widen the hands on the strap. Otherwise you can strain the shoulder joint, and then take it back. If your arms are not going back, widen the hands. Just going to go in our own rhythm, your own pace. Reach the arms up, feel them wrap all the way back and down. A couple more times. If it feels too hard, widen the hands. If it feels too easy, then keep the hands slightly closer together. Okay, and then final part is we're going to take the arms back and we're just going to pulse back a few times. 3, 2, and 1. Release. And move the strap off to the side. Interlace the hands behind us. Draw the shoulders back, squeeze the upper back together, and then release the fist down and away. I'm just turning to the side so you can see me better. All good. Keep your neck neutral. Keep expanding through the front of your body and contracting the back. This is a really good, simple posture to improve your posture. One more full breath. Arms are reaching down and away. And slowly release. Release your arms. We're going to move on to the neck. And now keep your arms and shoulders completely relaxed. We're going to move the head over from left to right. Feel free to close the eyes. Just want a little bit more focus on the body and each rotation. Chin moving towards the shoulder. And then you can take it back to center. Let's move it now from side to side. Here moving down towards the shoulder, but keep the rest of your body still, isolating the movement in the neck. And back to center. We're going to go for a half circle, like your nose is a paintbrush and you're drawing a smiley face. Taking the head over from one shoulder to the other, getting a really nice deep release through the sides and back of the neck. And then finally, you can move the head all the way around if you're comfortable to. Be very careful when the head goes back. It's a sensitive area. And take any final movements of the neck so it feels completely tension-free, tightness-free. Releasing the stress we build up here with every rotation. And whatever movement you do, do equally in both directions. Okay, good. Bonus session. Now we're going to move on to breathing. So relax through your shoulders. Keep the palms facing upwards. And now you just need to make sure your whole body is relaxed. The more relaxed your body is, if you need back support, if you want to sit up on something, the more relaxed your body is, the easier it is for your mind to stay focused and present. Finding a little bit of length in your spine. Take a long exhale. Feel the shoulders release down, away from your ears. Just keep the chin slightly closer to the chest so there's a bit more length at the back of your neck. And if you haven't already, we'll close the eyes. And really visualize your attention turning within. Any external distractions, any thoughts, they will naturally come into the mind. It's the job of the mind to think. We don't need to latch on to any of these thoughts. When we don't, they'll naturally fade away. Release any tension on your forehead, in the jaw. And notice the natural rhythm of your breath without changing anything. What does the body do? What does the breath do when you don't control it? Find so much stillness here that you can even feel your heartbeat. We're going to do a breathing practice called the 4-7-8 breathing practice. You're inhaling through your nose for 4 counts. You're holding your breath for 7 counts, and you're exhaling out the mouth for 8 counts. Let's do a couple of rounds together. Throughout this, you're doing belly breathing. So rather than taking the breath really high in the chest, instead feel the belly inflate and release with every breath. Shoulders are relaxed. Let's begin together. First, completely empty your body of breath on the exhale. And then let's begin to inhale through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale out the mouth for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale out the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just continuing. Your only focus is your breath. Take one more round of this. Really full inhale. Long releasing exhale. Once you finish, just stay here in stillness, keeping the eyes closed. Return to your natural breath and just observe. How does your body feel, your mind feel? Now, how is the quality of your breath? Then let's rub our palms together, creating very healing energy between them. And placing this energy on the eyes, hold it there for a moment. Feel the healing energy seep in through the skin and fill your body. And then send this energy around the head, neck, chest, down your arms, your legs, saying thank you to your body for being happy, healthy, and able to practice. Namaste. Hari Om Tat Sat. Thank you for practicing with me. I really hope you enjoyed the session, you're feeling relaxed and at ease. Thank you so much also to TutorHive for having me on for your session today. I hope you all also enjoyed it, you followed on as well. Namaste, have a really lovely evening, and I hope to see you soon.